Everyone, my name is Rajandran. I am DDD 2A student from Polytechnic Security Basic student. As for the first thing, I received a task for my PPT. I got to First of all, I'm going to tell you about the news I received. Based on that, I did my work. So first of all, let me tell you the news. On August 11th, Bernama reported that Malaysia recorded 20,000 cybercrime cases last year, which losses amounting to RM 560 million, not thousand million, quite big. And the cases recorded included cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is the main thing is happened to all kind of social media. Like example like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook is a communication, and WhatsApp is communication, not social media. And then falsification, falsification, which is means like false information like that, even and then which is also like that, and hacking and not pitching about the project like that. This one pitching is some kind of password attack and email scams, the main thing, which are increasing each year. It's increasing. It's non-stop. So we have to do something about it. As based on the status statement, my job as IT officer is required to give awareness to my staff department. I need to give an awareness video for them through a short video about password attack and how to prevent that attack. So you might ask me, what is cybercrime and how did it happen? Is there any possibility of reduce that threat? Yes, there is. But first of all, what is cybercrime? Okay, first of all, cybercrime is a criminal activity that either target or uses a computer or a computer network or a network device. So basically technology. Based on technology, it happens, cybercrime. And second point is most cybercrime is committed by cyber criminals or hackers, the professionals who want to make money, or there is another reason, possible reason, is based on political term or personal term. So as for third thing is there's cybercrime can be carried out by organization or individual. He doesn't know. And there are many types of cybercrime. There's a lot of type of cybercrime, and this is the most most common thing which all of you must know. So first the thing is email and internet fraud. Fraud who does bad things to us. Basically, someone is false information guy, and cyber transaction. Sorry for the pronunciation, which is demanding money to prevent a threatened attack, like a guy or hacker threatened a company which something valuable information he will reveal. So if he doesn't want to reveal it, the company should give him something. Like the third point is ransom attack, a type of cybertronic nation, the money, because of money, and socializing, producing or processing child pornography. Yes, there's cybercrime. That's also cybercrime. I don't know why there's people, some the filthy people, disgusting people. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to just tell about them. So another thing is sorry for the pronunciation, where hackers access government or company, which is like they will get in your website. Like me, I have a company, and one of the hackers hack into my website, and from the website they able to go through my information. They can, they can, like white hat, black hat. There's three hats. One is good, one is middle, good 50, 50 bad. One is pure bad. And another is cyber jacking, cyber jacking, or illegal gambling, which is like, uh, but Bitcoin is good thing, but illegal gambling is like something in a dark web. It's illegal. Again, most interesting question: how did it happen? And here are some examples of cybercrime. Let's talk about the first thing: malware attack. So as for malware attack is where the computer system or a network is infected with a computer virus or other type of malware. Other type, there's a lot of types. Second point is a computer compromised by malware could be used by cyber criminals for several purposes, like for ransom, for money, for personal use, for companies, for governments. So this includes stealing confidential data using the computer to carry out other criminals acts or causing damage to data. Just damage it. And a famous example of a malware attack was the OneCry ransom attack, a global cybercrime committed in May 2020. In May 2017. Second thing is phishing. So phishing is a type of social engineering where an attacker sends a fraudulent message designed to trick a person into revealing sensitive information to the attacker or infractual, like example, like they will you suddenly receive a link from your WhatsApp or your IG. Someone just message you and they will tell you, I need some money, or you win this iPhone. You click this link, you also click, and then you pop up from website. It asks you for your information, and you also accidentally give out the information. That's why. And the second thing is they also can do like there's some ads pop up, and you just click it. Once you click it, you giving access to your laptop or your PC, your internet network, your network. So they just get in and they use malware apps. So it will do all the work. They will ask you a lot of questions, but for in your perspective, it's nothing. You think it's some kind of spam like that, but it's not. It's dangerous. And phishing is infected attachment or link to malware site, like mentioned, and they may ask you respond it. I'll just tell you that. And a famous example of phishing is spam took place during the World Cup in 2018. Yeah, I know it's World Cup now, 2022. I hope you all enjoyed it. Is spoofing my feel. What are you talking? How many more? There's lots. This is some of it. So first, a broad term for the type. Spoofing is a broad term for type behavior that involves a cyber criminal masquerading as a trusted entity, and spoofing also enable to do something beneficial to act and detrimental to you. And spoofing pretends to be something else in an attempt to gain a victim's that urges us victim confidence. They will do something interesting to make us really believe on the side. Like example, like given you can see actual side and the fixed site which created by the hackers, like almost 100% same, but it's not same. There's the HTTP. You can detect. I mean, nobody will see it. Of course, you will never going to pay attention whether it's cool, true, or right. Is it same or not? Just get the link, click it. That's the thing. That's a problem now. And get access to this link to steal the data and spread malware. Malware will do everything, all the work, all the dirty works, and the victim feel like that. They will make us first confident, and then immediately they receive the data. Once we get know that scammers, that hackers gain through us, we will less confident. Earlier, what is password attack? You might ask me now. What is password attack? How to prevent that password attack? Let's get to the topic. What is password attack? Password attack is a type of cyber threat where hackers attempt to access a file, a folder, an account, or computer secure, even with the password. They will attack it like they will push the virus. They will do the cracking system, break your password. And password attack is done with the help of softwares. There's a lot of softwares which help X that expedites cracking or guessing the password. Like if example like cracking, you just insert any password, and then they will do like the cracking will do all the work. They will it will once they type its error, and then they type the right number is a green. They could proceed to the next level, the next term. It's like that. And then password attack is a broken authorization vulnerability. It will broke authorization vulnerability in the system combined with automatic password attack. It will keep on password attack until it get the right password, and to speed up the guessing and cracking of the password. And attackers uses various techniques to expose the signatures of legitimate user, assuming their identity or privilege. Like they will send sites and they will tell you to do this, do that. Then you also click it and then you will answer the following question they needed, following answer they needed. There is a lot of type of password attacks, but here is the 5 main thing. First is phishing attack. Phishing, same thing. Brutal force attack. Brutal, they will punch you. I mean, not us, the password. And then dictionary password attack. And the password spreading attack and keylogin attack. The phishing attack, first one. By far the most common form of password attack, a phishing attack involves a social engineering technique in which hacker masquerade as trusted site by sending the victim a malicious link after assuming they are authorizing to a legitimate website. Like I mentioned, same website, but not a real one. Victim clicks on the link and providing the attacker with their account credibility. Besides identity thief, phishing attack also foster advanced persistent threats by allowing the threat actor to gain permissions of an internal user, thereby allowing the attacker to compromise more profound components of the system while remaining undetected. And in phishing attack, adversary commonly use multiple methods to trick the user into clicking the malicious link, including first DNS cache provisioning. Attacker leverage vulnerability in the application's DNS server to redirect user requests to a malicious site with similar looking domain name. As for URL hacking, attacker creates a genuine looking URL, almost with subtle differences from the website they want impersonated. They will act like a real thing. The attack then depends on making user typing mistakes, so they land on malicious page. And the third thing is tabbing. The attacker rewrites unattended browsers tabs in with malicious tabs, malicious sites that look like legitimate web pages. And for the fourth, UI retracing using transparent layers. The attacker places a link to malicious page over legitimate clickable button. As for clone phishing, in this attack, the attacker sends a copy of a legitimate email where the links within the original email are replaced with URL to the malicious sites. Brutal force password attack. This type of password attack employs trial and error method to guess the user's authorization information. The bad actor uses automatic scripts to work through as many permutation as possible to guess the user's password correctly. While it is a relative old method that requires a lot of patience in time, a brutal force is a still standard and in account breach attempts, since they are automated straightforward. There are several types of brutal attacks. As for the simple brutal force attack, a hacker uses logic and data about a user to guess the most likely password. This technique is used for simple passwords such as those containing a combination of bad name, year, and birth. As for the second thing, credential snuffing. This involves using previously exposed login combinations that were maliciously obtained across vulnerable websites. In such hackers typically take advantage of the fact the entity can do their username password combination across multiple services. As for the third thing, so hybrid brutal attacks. Attacker combines simple weak password, simple caching, with automatic software that perform credential stuffing. It will repeat to uncover complex password. In most production systems, entities use slight verification of password across different websites. Attackers also rely on user data, patterns across services to improve the accuracy of credibility stuffing tool. As for the last, reverse force attack. Reverse. In this attack, a hacker starts with a known password, then searches for username that matches it. As threat often have multiple database of linked credentials, it is easy to identify the common password within a particular group of users. Right. There's some more What is wrong with you? So, as for dictionary password attack, it uses a predefined list of words most likely to be used as password by serving target network. And it also built from the website users behavioral patterns and passwords obtained from previous data breaches. Previous, previous. And it also variety common combination of words by case, alpha, long case, short case, editing numeric numbers, cipherings, and prefix. Sorry for the pronunciation. And using common phrases, it passes to an automatic tool which attempt to authenticate against list of known usernames. As for password spraying attack, in this attack, the attacker attempts to authenticate using the same password on various accounts before moving to another password. Password spray is more effective since the most website users set the simple password and the technique does not violate violate lookup poly polykits since it uses several different attackers. Most constantly oscillate. Oh my god, my pronunciation. Password spraying in website where administrators set a standard default password for new users and unregistered accounts. As for keylogging, where on operating a keylogging attack, hackers, the hacker install monitoring tools. It's like they will monitor you all the time, but not. They will install the app to monitor you, to monitor us in a user's computer to record keys stuck by user conveniently. A killer records all the information that users got into the forms and sends to malicious third party. Like example, once you click the link, it will appear on your screen, but you doesn't know because they hidden it. So every time you type something, they will getting all the information by that itself. It's easy thing for the hackers. That's why, as for password attack examples, I'm going to tell you something interesting more. It involves lying to victim that their account will be deactivated if they do not confirm their login. Spam. That's why you always must be safe. Assuming the user utility services from website with the URL, example URL http darwin.com, and that their account has been compromised and their credit card login details are needed to retrieve. That's the main thing. That's a common thing. They will ask for your details. Most common thing, once you're given the credit card, they get access to many things. They will spend, keep on spending. They are dangerous one and pointing to access managers website to fake competition confirmation page. You also will receive a message on your phone, and you will by using the PUK, the pin code. You will tap. Once you tap it, you're giving all the access. It's done, finished. But don't think that's not the end of them. We also can stop them. That's why here comes the question, the main question: how to prevent password attack. I given for them. Ensure strong password politics, organization-wide password security training enables multi-factor authentication, use a password manager. So let's talk about simple thing. Let's talk about enforce strong password politicals. Security administration must enforce protocol that ensure users follow set criteria to prevent malicious actors from cracking the password. For example, the password should be minimum of 8 characters, which long and include special characters like star, slash, bracket, I don't think, and to avoid brutal forcing because they can't detect. They always detect the birds and the numbers numerating. They won't detect the special symbols. And also, the password should not contain personal. We cannot just give away our birth name, our car number, our IC number. Cannot. You need to keep something out of the box. We have to think out of the box. For organization wide password security training, it is visual to ensure every user understands the criminality of a strong password policy and follows the organization wide awareness of password security. Additional, every application user should be aware of social engineering that trick trick them into submitting their criminality to malicious third parties. And the third thing is enable multi-factor authentication as password in themselves generally do not offer complete user authentication solution. Does not. Multi-factor authentication involves the use of password in combination with extra security checks. Some MFA implementation into one-time password. Like there's a secret code you given to your password. If you forget the password, if you try to keep it will again access your laptop. If once you don't do, forget that also. It's done. And use a password manager. Primary function of password manager is to add web administration to store and manage user credentials. Password manager solutions also generate password for J users following strong politics and best practices. In addition, these tools user credibility in strongly encrypted database, making them robustly secured from exposing the data breach like this. Look at my hands, it's shaking. That's all. I hope you able to understand what I present to you. I hope from here you able to know you're able to know this awareness. It's a very risky thing. Technology, even though it's bad, but we still need technology. We want to stay in update. If not, it's gone. So be safe, everyone. That's all from me. Thank you. Bye.